What? So basically I'm in some woods. I'm in Kirkham at the moment. Doing a construction type course, you know, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Hopefully it's alright, it's my first day. Just waiting to go in, basically. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I have a good time doing it. Probably will. But yeah, just a bit nervous at the moment. It's like, ooh, what's it gonna be like and all that type of shit. But yeah, just trying to keep my serotonin levels low, my stress levels low, and just discovering thingy. There's a guy over there. I'm gonna stop talking. So yeah, never been around Kirkham. It's a very foreign land. Hopefully it's alright. I'll try and discover. That's what I like to do. I like to walk around places and sort of just discover around, I guess. That's what I'm doing right now, just walking around, see what places are. And possibly go in early and be finished around 3 or 4. So it's basically like a job, I guess, but I'm doing like courses with it. It's more like a job placement. I'm not getting paid like too much, but just enough. Like they said they would pay me to like get here and back for like bus fare and all that, so I don't really mind that. As long as it gives you qualifications, I guess. I ate a giant meal last night and literally I'm fucked, like seriously. I ate like, I ate like a sirloin steak again. I'm in love with steak at the moment, especially sirloin. I keep eating it. I'm only having it like once a week, but yeah, last night I was like, yeah, I could really do a sirloin steak again, so I had that and I had some chips with it, and it really stuffed me. So I was like, oh, now I feel like shit. So hopefully today's alright. I'll get back to you guys, yeah? So yeah, I got back. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The people there are very friendly, very nice people. It's basically like being at college again, you know. But instead, I think I'm getting paid this time. I'll have to ask them. I don't know if I'm getting paid or not. The problem I have at the moment is I got logged out my bank account. My, checking my bank, information. I don't, like cash machine basically. Yeah, I got locked out of my cash machine because I kept using the wrong pin by accident. I did it like 3 times and it's logged me out. And I tried to go to Lloyd's Bank when I got back, and it's never open. Like every time I come back from something, it's never open. It's like, for fuck's sake. I'll have to sort that out. Hopefully I can check how much money I've got. Last time I checked, I had like 200 and some pound. Probably got less now, I don't know. Shouldn't be saying how much money I got in the bank on the internet. But yeah, it was pretty good. It reminded me of doing carpentry in college. It was very fun. Don't get me wrong, like there are parts of it where it's like he was explaining to me like joints, and he was like, oh, these kids can't make joints. Like the first years, like the level ones. Like when it comes to carpentry, there's level 1, level 2, level 3. I was helping out the level 3s. They're all funny ass people, like proper like lads, like funny fuckers. Yeah, level 3s are funny as fuck. I like, being with them. I ain't worked with level 2s. He said level 2s are okay, but he said level 1s are just, they're all chavvy, they're fucking assholes. And apparently, like, he showed me this giant, like, I think it was like a, I don't know the name of it, but it's like a frame, basically. It's like a wooden frame. And it's all measured incorrectly. There's like little bits that are like misshapen, and it doesn't look structurally sound, if you get what I mean. Like it wouldn't hold up an actual building. It's not even measured correctly. Like I feel like I'm worried a bit because when I was in college, even making a small joint is hard work. It's like when you cut, when you make a mortise joint, like there's a mortise joint, a mortise hole. Basically you cut in and you slot the joint in, and majority of the time it's just you trying to adjust it and just manage to make it perfect. And knowing me, I'm gonna embarrass myself because I feel like, I'm so shit at doing those joints in college. If they made me do it there, oh, it's gonna be some embarrassing shit. But yeah, they just tell me to help out basically. What I did today was I sharpened chisels. There's like a giant granite machine, and I worked on it. And what you do is you wet the chisel, and you put it on the granite machine, which is going around, and you press onto it, and it little sparks off onto the chisel. And that was pretty cool. I like doing that. And then after that, I had to sharpen the chisel with a whetstone. But yeah, I found it really good. It reminded me of being in college. But yeah, hopefully I can do different courses as well. Like I always wanted to do paint and decorating. Like when I did carpentry in college, I did painting and decorating for like 6 weeks because our maths lessons weren't available or something like that. Our maths and English lessons weren't available for like 6 weeks in college. So those first 6 weeks we did painting and decorating, and it was I found it really fun. Just like I'm the type of guy, like I like to spend time alone, like just being quiet. Like I don't like it when there's noises and there's people around. Whenever I work, I prefer it to be quiet. You know, I don't like it when people are interrupting or anything like that. But yeah, that's probably why I like painting and decorating, because you spend so much time just concentrating on just rolling the paint on, doing little details. You know, you did like little patterns as well. Also, we did wallpapering as well. Wallpapering's hard work. You have to measure out, you know, the width and the length of the wall in millimeters, and then you have to cut out certain, like, you have to cut the wallpaper, right, and then you got to fit it on the wall, and you got to paste it as well. It's hard work. Like, it sounds easy, but if you've never done it, like if you've never made a room, like if you look at your room right now and you look at the walls and let's say they got wallpaper on them or they've been painted, it's took a lot of hard work to do that. I don't think it's easy. It's really not. Like, I feel like that is a problem with a lot of people who are like academic and all that. So I've never been academic. I've never been like sort of. I never good at maths or English. You know, like I've never been super like genius level at it. But I feel like the problem with a lot of people who do IT, for example, ITC, like people who work on computers, they completely underestimate people who do construction. It's like, when you think about it, everything in your entire life evolves around construction. From a chair to a computer was made by a guy who was probably an engineer. The chair you're sitting on was probably made by a carpenter. So before you start saying shit about trades and, you know, what people do, just think really carefully, like, about like how much work went into basically your lifestyle. Like, your lifestyle is centered around construction. And what they tell you in the industry is construction is basically the biggest enterprise on earth. Like, if you think it's like business and like, you know, like selling and all that type of stuff, no, construction's the biggest enterprise. It's the biggest enterprise because basically it's everything. Everything you see is construction. Like, from a bus to a car to a window, you know, to a cathedral, a church cathedral was made from construction. So yeah, it's the biggest enterprise. That's why there's so many people doing it as well. That's why there's so many jobs available in construction, because it's such a massive enterprise. It's not like business where you're an executive and you're working, you know, on computers and doing that. But yeah, it's such a big enterprise, and there's so many people doing it, and some people don't even make it. Like, I don't think I would make it in construction. I have a little understanding about it. I have respect for it. Like, I have a lot of respect for people who do it. My granddad did carpentry as well. I have tons of respect. But for my future, I really want to focus on something that I can keep as a career, in a sense. And I don't think doing carpentry or anything like that I would do forever. Like, it may be a thing for now, but hopefully in the future something else will pop up and I can start a different career in a different way. Probably I said YouTube. Like, if I can get YouTube going, basically, if I can get this channel going, that would be so great. Like, it pull a hell of a lot of fucking stress off my shoulders, but, you know, it'd be a lot of hard work, a lot of advertising and shit, and just, you know, it's like what everyone says, grinding. Basically, it's just grinding. So yeah, that's my message, and good luck, guys. Goodbye.